All right, we'll reconnect with Chris. It is The Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio, and hour number 3 here on the program. And I know we wanted to get to, of course, the Tom Brady and the Patriots again. And we talked about it. A new book is coming out. There's a lot of third-person stuff about stuff said, where Robert Kraft even allegedly called Bill Belichick the biggest a-hole on the planet or something of that nature. Rob G., do you have the exact
well, you kind of hit the nail right on the head there, Rob. He just called him the biggest a-hole, and he called him an idiot savant at one point, saying that he was nothing before he got him to New England. But you're not surprised by that, are you?
No,
I mean,
no. Seriously, that there's backbiting and all kinds of other stuff. It's just human nature.
Yeah, especially when you have that level of success, because I'm sure everybody is going to think that they're the reason why you're successful. So everybody's got an ego when it comes to that level of success. But one question I did have for you, Rob, that came out of that story by Seth Wickersham is he mentions that, Brady left not just because they refused to give him the long-term deal, because, Brady wants to play till he's 80.
Right.
It wasn't just that. The other reason why it's been said in the book that Brady left New England is because he wanted to have more input on like personnel and things of that nature that he just wasn't getting in New England. Rob, New England won 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady. I think they went to, was it 8 or 9 during their run? Something like that?
9.
9.
Didn't they?
I got to look it up.
No, they lost. They lost to the Giants twice, and they lost another one. What was the other one? And they lost to Philadelphia. They lost 3. Chris.
Okay.
I mean, Rob G. So they went to 9.
So my question would be, do you blame Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft for saying, you know what, our way's working. We're not really looking to give you more input at this point?
100%. I just think I understand if I'm a GM or an owner or whatever, asking a player like about somebody he might know or about somebody like, say, coming from his school or something he has expertise in, I might ask him. But the Patriots' way had worked. But they didn't need Tom Brady. They went to 9 Super Bowls. What are we asking him that he needs to be involved in? And so I don't have an issue with that. I think that's overblown a lot of times about input. If I asked you about something and you want to answer me or give me some help, that's fine. But I'm not making my decisions based on a player.
I think, Rob, what they could have done, though, I just think a little more respect to Tom Brady. Understanding he's not, according to him and his side, Belichick continued to treat him like that 6th-round draft pick who was 20 years old and 22 or whatever, and never really evolved as far as treating him with a little more respect. How about that?
That's why his trainer was allowed on the premises, Alex Guerrero, and nobody else.
They kicked him off.
No, but he was there. He for
a while, and then they kicked him off.
Yeah, but my point is, you can't have if the other 53 players wanted their personal trainers, you can't have everybody there.
They don't all have personal trainers.
I understand that,
and secondly,
but they did.
You do make concessions.
Okay,
you
so
make concessions for superstars.
The
Clippers did it for Kawhi.
Yeah, but
the Lakers do it for LeBron.
You said they treated him the same way as he was a 22-year-old kid. No, they didn't, Chris.
He probably didn't have a trainer at that point. He probably didn't have a personal trainer.
But you don't think that's a concession to allow Tom Brady to have his guy at the facility?
No, I don't.
I do.
And the fact is, they stopped letting him do it.
Yeah, because one of their players got busted for steroid use.
They had Guerrero working with him. Oh, Belichick's really the one to be waxing moral on that, right? Stop it. They had Brady and Guerrero working in these back rooms in the stadium and all that. Come on. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, the bottom line is they going to learn. They going to learn. Because they learned last year. And when Belichick doesn't win another Super Bowl, he's going to learn. And we'll see. He better start getting to the playoffs, I'll tell you that. Or it's really going to look bad.
Oh, yeah, his legacy will be altered.
His legacy's fine, because I've said that before. Chuck Noll, Don Shula, Tom Landry, all these great coaches, it didn't end, on the same high. So that's fine. His legacy is set. He's an all-time great, the GOAT in many people's eyes. But nowadays, we talk about stuff differently. We got everybody waxing, with their opinions every single day. So the drumbeat, if he keeps missing the playoffs, and I mean, from his perspective, God forbid Tom Brady wins another Super Bowl at some point, it's going to look bad. And people are going to eventually say, I've already said, he's 1 for 8 in terms of making the playoffs when he doesn't have Tom Brady.
But Chris, that whole logic makes no sense when they've
How
had
does it not make any sense?
Because they had a top 5 defense. They beat the Rams by giving
Why
up 3
can't he
points.
make the playoffs
That Tom Brady didn't win that Super Bowl. He didn't even throw a touchdown.
I could have sworn he won that
So it's
Super
so
Bowl.
ridiculous to act
coulda
like
sworn he got a
Tom
ring.
Brady won all the Super Bowls. That's dumb. It's dumb. Stop
Rob,
saying that.
That's the
Stop
logic.
saying that. That doesn't make sense. They beat the Rams. The Rams were averaging 33 points a game. They scored 3 points, and Tom Brady won the Super Bowl? Or was it Bill Belichick's defense? They undressed Sean McVay. Stop giving Brady all the credit. He didn't win every Super Bowl. Chris, stop.
First of all, I never said Tom Brady gets all the credit.
Give Bill Belichick credit for the defense
Now,
he put together.
you gonna let me talk now.
Go ahead and talk.
You
I'm
got
so
bad.
tired of
You
it.
jumped bad. You put a little bass in your voice and
My
all that.
chest is stuck
Because I
out.
was talking about Tom Brady. Now, listen. I've never in my life given Tom Brady all the credit. Never. All right, but don't sit up here and say he didn't win that Super Bowl. He won it. As did every member of the Patriots. And everybody acknowledges that. And what I'm saying to you is a fact. Bill Belichick has missed the playoffs for 7 of the 8 years he's been without Tom Brady.
Chris.
This is another fact. Bill Belichick's winning percentage in New England, forget Cleveland, where he made it 1 out of 5 years. In New England, he wins 77% of his games with Tom Brady. Without Tom Brady, in New England, he won 47%.
Chris,
so
you're
stop
missing
it. Don't
the point.
act like these aren't
But
facts,
you're missing
Rob
the
Parker.
point that Bill
No,
Belichick
you're missing the point.
is a defensive
You're missing
coach.
the point.
He's a defensive coach, and they've had a top 5 defense most of it. And when you look at the first 3 Super Bowls, it was about defense and about Adam Vinatieri, not
Well, then
about
why
Tom
weren't
Brady.
they any good when
And
Drew
then they
Bledsoe was
won
the
it.
quarterback?
It
was
I'm
the
trying
same
to tell
defense.
you. Tom
It was
Brady
the same.
threw 1 touchdown the first year they won a Super Bowl, Chris, in the postseason. 1. He threw 1 touchdown in the entire
Rob,
playoffs.
Stop it.
Stop it. Give the man credit as a defensive guru and a
I've
guy
never taken
who helped
his
the
credit.
Giants win 2 Super Bowls as their D coordinator.
Stop that.
acting like it's all
Stop
Tom
it.
Brady.
He's the only
This
person
is total
I've ever
garbage.
seen
I'm
you-
so tired of giving Tom Brady wins every Super Bowl. Tom Brady's a great win. Bill Belichick can't win without Tom Brady.
Can he?
Look at
Can
his
he?
record in Cleveland. Look at what he done without Tom Brady. They didn't win last year. Tom Brady went to the best defensive team in the league, and they won. They kept Patrick Mahomes from scoring a single point in the Super Bowl, and you're talking about Tom Brady.
Yeah, that defense looks great right now. I'm talking about Tom Brady. Your hate for Tom Brady is
I don't hate
blinding
Tom
you.
Brady.
Now,
I don't
let me
know the
finish.
man.
When you talk, Rob, I sit
I
here
don't hate
and
him.
listen. No matter how foolish
Yeah,
it
but
is,
don't
I listen.
put it in.
Can I
don't say
talk?
I hate somebody. I don't hate
Can
him.
I talk?
I don't know him. I don't hate Tom Brady. I have a differing opinion. That doesn't mean I hate the man. Why would I hate Tom Brady? When people say
I don't
that,
know.
it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I have a different opinion. I look at stuff different. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not rah-rah.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a reporter.
You gotta ask everybody, how about Aaron Rodgers? Wow, 37 seconds left. Just talk about that. You're a fanboy. Stop it. Now, Tom Brady, I said I've never given him all the credit. All I said was a fact. Bill Belichick's record without Tom Brady is not good. And you want to talk about the defense? Yeah, the defense was legit. I just got one question for you, Rob. Why did they win 5 games the year before Tom Brady took over? And why the year he did take over were they 0-2 with a Pro Bowl quarterback in Drew? Hold on. No, I sit here and listen to you. You listen to me. They were 0-2 with Drew Bledsoe at quarterback with that great defense and everything. Tom Brady steps in. They win 11 games and the Super Bowl. Don't act like that didn't happen. It did. Now, nobody's saying the defense wasn't great. I'm just saying don't act like he didn't make a difference.
All I'm telling you is you're way too heavy on the Tom Brady. Stop it. The defense has been big
he was more important than Belichick.
Atlanta. When they beat Atlanta.
I've never said the defense wasn't. When they beat it, they gave up 28 points in the first half. Stop
and they gave up nothing in the second half. That's why Tom Brady even had a chance to even win the Super Bowl.
How many points did Brady score in the second half?
Because they had to pitch a shutout in the second half. That's the defense.
877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. Your turn to weigh in. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, you know what?
Belichick
does Tom Brady
or Brady? Go ahead.
Does Chris give Tom Brady too much credit?
No, that ain't the question.
Because that's what it is.
Don't throw me in there because you want me to ask a question. Are you an Aaron Rodgers fanboy?
No, I'm not.
We're going to stick on the time. Yeah, you are. Yeah, this whole week. Greg Jennings. What about Aaron Rodgers? 37 seconds left. No timeout. Just talk about that. Stop it.
It's called the story topics of the week. What am I supposed to not ask him about one of the biggest things that happened?
Golly.